There is a pressure in a number of markets to look at the use of account-to-account, A2A, payments for retail transactions, bypassing traditional card payments by allowing payments to go directly from consumer bank accounts to retailer and service provider bank accounts. In the US, for example, stakeholders are beginning to look at whether to extend Zelle in this direction. Zelle continues to grow strongly. Bank of America BAC customers made more Zelle transactions than wrote paper checks for the first time ever last year, and it is therefore no surprise that discussions are heating up. According to the Wall Street Journal, Wells Fargo WFC and Bank of America are in favor of expanding into retail while JP Morgan is not convinced the time is right. Zelle is already used for retail payments, of course, but not in America. While Americans PayPal, PayPal and Venmo money to each other, in Venezuela they sell each other. As I have mentioned here before, in Caracas the homemade signs reading Aceptamos Zelle, we accept Zelle, are in store windows everywhere. Computer printouts of the Purple Company logo are taped to cash registers in supermarkets, some of which have dedicated lines for customers paying with the app. Why? Well, in Venezuela nearly 3/4 of all transactions are conducted in dollars, and of those, while around 2/3 are still in cash, the electronic alternatives, such as wire transfers and Zelle, are growing fast. Given the choice to use whatever they want, it seems that the good people of Venezuela are voting with their fingers, and they are not opting for Bitcoin, BTC or NFTs or whatever. They are opting for greenbacks, as most people in most developing countries around the world would do if given the possibility. Steve Hank, an economist at Johns Hopkins University and an expert on hyperinflation, says that dollarization, even if it is improvised, helps the inhabitants of Caracas and Maracaibo to protect themselves against Bolivar's hyperinflation. I hadn't heard that phrase before. In my book The Currency Cold War I talked about dollars permeating developing economies, but I rather like it. Reuters has an interesting report on what this improvised dollarization means in practice. Routine purchases are increasingly made in dollars, and around $2 billion of U.S. cash is in circulation there, mostly in denominations of $20, $50 and $100 bills.